focus is just to earn more money and it's done. But earning more money is not a guarantee for you to have a good future. And all of you who have seen your income grown by miles and leaps since the first time you start to work. Believe it or not, my first salary was $2,495. That reveals my age. I mean, I look like David's age, but I'm not, no? I'm not. I'm 46, and a lot of people are surprised that I'm already 46 because I only look like 45, no? But, yun ano that's a lot of people see that as a problem. See, my income has grown substantially, but without that dedication, without that being deliberate on what to do with your money, mawawala rin siya. Okay? Biggest threat of the money is for you to be able to just spend it. And most people spend it without really understanding where it goes. And that cuts across all societies, from the rich to the poor, from OFWs to the employees in Ortigas and Makati to business people. I just came from Qatar with my friend Marvin. We just came from Qatar. We conducted a program there, and then we certified people there. I'm a director for the Registered Financial Planner Institute, where I teach people about financial planning, and we certify them. Okay, and one of this very candid discussions that I had with an OFW working for Qatar Air, sabi niya, sir, 2 years ago I borrowed. It's easy to get credit in some countries, eh. So it's easy to get credit, no? Unlike here, it's kind of difficult. There, it's very easy. 15 minutes, an hour, you get your money, and it's a big amount of money. And he said, 2 years ago, sir, I borrowed money worth 800,000 pesos. Okay, access, that's a big amount. For what reason? Sabi ko, hindi ko alam, kasi pwede umutang. So the only reason he borrowed was because pwede umutang. So imagine, okay, that's good. So it reveals the kind of maybe knowledge and attitude that we have. So I borrowed money kasi pwede umutang. Next question is, saan mo dinala yung pera? Where did you put the money? That's a problem, sir. Hindi ko alam kung saan napunta. I didn't know where it went. I mean, 800,000, I didn't even know. I didn't even buy anything with that I can say that I spent it. I pretty much spent all on things that I can't even remember we're spending it on. And that's a problem. You see that particular situation among all of us. When I was still in the corporate world, I hire people. And believe it or not, one of the questions that are often asked during the hiring process is pwede bang mag-salary loan? And that's a criteria for people, no? I would work for a company that gives a salary loan, even if the company does not give me a good future. I mean, that's a scary sight to see. And those are the things that are happening. I mean, the good news is the Filipinos are getting a little bit better on debt management in the last 3-4 years. We've seen studies that shows a little bit better, but still, it's still alarming and still disturbing. And that kind of behavior, you bring it everywhere you go. I was in Dubai early this year, and we were doing a lot of this talk. Because when we do the lectures, when we do the talk, we don't just speak, we spend time with them. We have coffee with them, we visit their homes, have dinner with them. You generally spend time with them. For me, to validate, I don't just read studies, I have to make sure that these studies have a story. Because, the problem with being in the finance world is just look at numbers. And this is what I tell people. Every number represents a particular story. So your role is to be able to find out those stories. So one person I was talking to, ang concern niya was really is, it's about not being able to understand where money goes. One, his burden that feeling niya ATM machine siya. I mean, sabi niya, sir, and this is from the OFWs now, sir, we are so burdened to be able to send pretty much most of the money that we make home. And we realize that as we earn more, we realize that money is relative. You're familiar with that term? Money is relative. The more money you have, the more relatives you have. Right? So, especially when you're an OFW. So we saw it. We've been burdened and everything and all of that. And that becomes a problem for all of us. And it's such an emotional problem that ang tendency nila, there's that rebellion and rejection that happens. One person that we spoke to, he sends 50,000 a month to his parents. He's single, unmarried, parents sends 50,000 every month for their allowance. And because he was starting to become a little bit more financially aware and awakened actually, he started to be a little bit more conscious on spending, and he cut his remittance by 15,000. So sabi niya, Tay, pasensya na po, but to 35,000, pwede ho bang pagkasyahin nyo na lang? Okay? Anyway, you're old and you don't really have much time, and most I put 35,000 that I send you because I need to start keeping 15,000 a month for me and invest it. That started 8 months ago. 8 months after, galit pa rin yung magulang niya sa kanya. And every time, it's always an issue that props up. And nagreklamo nga sila about these things, behavior problems, no?